Welcome back to the Tron League. We are currently 1-0 after defeating Yawgmoth in round 1. It's still my first time really playing Tron in any kind of capacity, so we're hoping for more good results here. Also, there's construction going on outside my house, so if you hear pounding and stuff, that's what it is. All right, for the second time this league, we are on the play. I would love to do that. Yep, we'll keep this. We have action with Forest Ancient Stirrings, and then we can find something from there, whether that be like a map or a map. And we got a mine. We have Chromatic Sphere. I think I want the sphere here. I think sphere is correct. Oh, Skamaz. Yeah, you can thought seize me. That's fine. One Ring is likely going to be the thing that gets discarded. Maybe Dismember. See what I was saying? Banging. All right, the One Ring. That's fine. Tower's not bad. Let's just play the mine, play the sphere. Do I cycle this? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I think cycling there is correct. Blood Crypt, potentially Dothy, potentially Monkey. Bowman, sure. Here's the Saga. All right, we'll go Tower, Oblivion Stone Pass. With Saga, we can go Karn. Karn Bridge? No, I feel like playing Karn's kind of just bad. All right, yeah, you can look at my hand, take the Karn now. I am glad I played that Oblivion Stone. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Ancient Stirrings. Let's start with that. Karn, One Ring Power Plant. We'll take the power plant and just go Worm Coil Engine. And maybe Dismember? No, I don't feel like Dismember is particularly good here. If they have a Terminate, they have a Terminate. I mean, good for them. Fable's fine. And so that's only 4 power. Another O-Stone. Let's just go Saga. Now let's go to combat. Attack with Worm Coil. Just kind of looking to gain life here. Like hitting hit for 2, getting hit for 3 or whatever is just fine. They discard Black Cleat Cliffs and Bowman. Okay. Okay. Nice. Definitely attacking with. Oh, they're just attacking with both. Okay. So that tells me Grief is on the way. Is my assumption. No Grief. All right. So they have 4 cards in hand. Are they going to hard cast this Fury? All right. I get a Chromatic Sphere. Let's just play the Chromatic Sphere and then just go to combat, I guess. Like this has to be a Terminate coming in, right? Another Bowman, sure. Gain 6, go to 25. Take 4 from combat next turn. Yeah, we're not going to crack this now. We can block. Oh, it's a 4. It becomes 4 power. So we activate this in combat when we can't Fury it. I think I probably also have to dismember this Kiki reflection of Kiki Jiki. Undo. Create a Saga token. We're also going to. I guess I could have just tapped the tower there. Kill the reflection now while I have like a ton of mana. So I have 4 mana. I need 1 more mana to be able to crack this. Okay. Yeah, I should have just tapped the tower for that, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. All right, so just need a land. I get it. I go to combat. They're just going to take 10 here? Wow. Okay, then. All right, so 27, they're at 3. You discarded on a they just discarded a bloodstained mire. Okay. I'm not really worried about even cracking the O stone unless I absolutely have to, which even that doesn't make me feel like I have to. Um do I just do it? I think so. I'm left with 2 3/3s, and then they have they reanimate 2 things, or maybe even 1 thing. Yeah, I think it's 2 cards in hand. They've already used 1 Undying effect. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's do it. I think this is correct. And this is fine. Just like obviously I lose out on the card drop, but I'm also not losing 2 damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ballista, Worm Coil, fine. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, let's see what we got to bring in for Skamaz. All right, -2 Ulamog because you don't want you don't want a Calcano. -1 Karn Liberated because you don't want a Calcano, and you want 2 Haywire Might and Beseiju for the Blood Moon. Yeah, it feels like Worm Coil Engine can do plenty here, just based off of that game. Like I even got double thought seized, got my Karn removed, got my One Ring removed, and then still won because of Worm Coil Engines. So, well, I will say they made a very good play. Is this Tower Sphere? Something I do have to worry about is Pithing Needle. So I think Tower. There's a lot of redundancy. So even if I get grief scammed, outside of losing this, like they take this and like a map, or maybe even 2 maps. Yeah, that's all they do. That's fine. Fury scam, sure. All right, so now I'm just gonna dismember the Fury, as opposed to playing like Sphere or something. Admittedly, for them, that's probably the worst thing that could have happened was me having exactly dismember in my opening hand. Like that's the only way that plan doesn't work out. Yeah, now that's probably Bowmasters, but like, all right, let's just go Sphere. Like I'm not really afraid of Bowmasters. I'm not really afraid of. Oh, they don't. They didn't have anything. Okay. Um, Blood Moon, Fable, sure. Fetching around Blood Moon. No land is a bit rough, but I still feel like we can win this game. Shelly, Grief. All right. It's gonna be one of these 3 cards. Like even I can't do anything with these maps either. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. All right, I'm in trouble. I need to start drawing lands. Oops. They exiled a. Does it say? Oh, Oblivion's down. Yeah, they're not going to play that. All right, I'm at 7. I don't think there's anything here that can save me. Yep, I just didn't draw any lands. And that happens with 18 lands, I guess. But yeah, that's maybe that wasn't the smartest keep in the world, but whatever. Oh well. Yes, I'd like to go first. Thank you. This is a no land hand. We love that. Tower Mine, Stirrings, Dismember, Star, Talisman. Boy, that seems really good. I think putting back the O Stone here is correct. I think we hit done. We go Tower, Star. All right, now these are likely the 2 hits. So we at 4 mana. We should be at 4 mana by turn 3. Hopefully. All right, so it's either Dismember or Stirrings. They take the Dismember immediately, which tells me that they are going to play a creature on turn 2. Okay, and it's a map. Let's go Mine, Talisman, Stirrings. Forest. Let's go second tower. Any order. Pass. All right, so a 1-ring draw would be great. Dothy Voidwalker's fine. Sylvan Scrying. Maybe that should have been Scrying, tap mine and Talisman, get power plant, have, but then that doesn't really do anything either. I'm missing threats. Oh, actually, I want to turn off auto yields in case they like Pithing Needle. All right, you can take my Sylvan Scrying. If there was a play to be made there, I would have made it, but I just don't feel like there was a play to be made there. Oops. And we want power plant here. So what do we want to get? Because I have 6, 10. I can get a worm coil engine. I can get a worm coil engine and be just fine. Yeah, let's try. Let's try that. Probably gonna lose my Karn off of this, but that's fine. Can you go away? Thank you. Even if they terminate, even if they terminate this, that's fine. It's like still a 3/3, still 2/3/3s coming off of that. Bowman's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time believing that Dothy doesn't hit Karn. They have 4 cards in hand. Yep, that's fine. Fable's fine. So I can race them here. They didn't block, which is interesting, but okay. All right, so they have 4. They essentially have 3 draws here that they can do. Can't crack the star. Doesn't draw me a card currently. I think the only thing that does anything to me right now is Blood Moon, but I'm still left with 6 mana to play another Wormcoil Engine. I can still play One Ring. I can still play Karn. If I get Karn, what's the next card I'm getting? Is it Explosives on 0? Could be Ballista. If I'm losing the race, I could... If it's... Yeah, that's fine. I gain 6. You do 6 to me a turn. All right, so I think here, because now they Bowmaned, I want to exile the graveyards to draw a card. Rewarded. So do I get... So it's 7 mana that I have available to me. Do I get second Wormcoil? Again, I can Explosives on 0 and just pop all their shit. Like, that kills this treasure token in each of those. 7 also could be... Oh, do I not have an extra Wormcoil Engine? I thought I did. 8, 9... Or did I side it in? I didn't set it in. What am I looking for here, then? Is it just Explosives on 0? Could also be Ballista for 3. Tormod's Crypt, Sundering Titan. I think here it's actually just Ballista. And play Ballista on 3. and then ping the Dothy. Because what's all been exiled with a void counter? Map, Karn, Scrying. None of those. So if I do this in their upkeep, I can kill the Dothy, and then trade with, and then block here, trade with the Orc. I think I like that. All right, let's go to let us pass. Even if they like scam effect this, that's fine. That's it lives forever. You say okay? That's fine. It was the one scam effect it couldn't be, although they can still crack it, but like they can still attack with it. They can't attack with it until next turn, so that's fine. All right, so we block here before damage, shoot here. What's the next thing to get? Is it just okay? So it's shoot Ragavan. Is it just get Cityscape Leveler? I think so. Cityscape Leveler or Sundering Titan. That's fine. So we're gonna block the Goblin Shaman, and then shoot the Ragavan. Clear attackers. Okay. Go to blockers. Go to blockers. I want to block here. Okay. Blockers have been declared. Remove a +1/+1 counter. Kill the Ragavan. Karn takes 1. All right, Karn dies. We get a Sundering Titan. Yes. All right. Now they have to block with their reflection. You can scam it. Sure. Oh no, I've lost a whole life. I mean, they get a Goblin Shaman, but that's fine. Still feel like I'm in a very good spot here. We're not going to crack this yet. They discard how many cards? Just Blood Moon. Sure. I guess I realize, oh, he's just at 6 mana anyway. It doesn't really matter, which is kind of true. Grief? Sure. They're just playing the grief to have the grief. Like, Now, of course, yep, Dothy is the only thing that does anything. Sure. Ancient Stirrings. All right, and we got a Karn, we have a Beseiju, we have a One Ring. We'll get the One Ring. Any order. Just gonna attack with the Worm Coil Engine. I'm probably gonna block with the. Uh, sure. Oh, whoops. Undo one. Like, that's more than fine. Like, I know they can play the Worm Coil Engine, but like that's so fine to me. Yeah, I don't get that block. I don't get that block, especially when you can like you can just continuously chump me as soon as this transforms. Like I just don't get that block at all. So whatever. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff on the video. Watch all the podcast episodes. We just put up a BNR announcement discussion. So if you want to watch some BNR discussion, go watch that on the channel. And until tomorrow, thanks for watching and see you then.